faceoff circle. He won 14 out of 21 faceoffs last night. As you see, the parents of Reed Schaefer making his home debut tonight in his second NHL game. Debuted last night in Chicago. And here's Matt Wood to the net. Philip Forsberg couldn't get the shot away.
And one chance down there for the Nashville Predators. And Matt Wood, he just continues to impress with his poise, playmaking ability. He scored a big goal against Chicago.
3-on-2 for the Jets. A nice pass to Scheifele. Kick save, rebound, score. Once again, the Predators victimized at home when they goal in the first minute, and it's that top line. Gabe Vilardi on the second drop.
You got to shut down. They're doing all of the scoring right now for Winnipeg. And this is just a simple play. Get the shot on net. Low shot, create the rebound. Vilardi gets that rebound, has an empty net. Missed coverage there as Vilardi, a little bit of a give and go here. Nice little pass out to Scheifele. He just goes low. He's trying to create a rebound there. He does exactly what he wants to do. Vilardi follows it up and taps it into the empty net.
But Stanley got away with one. Coming up on halfway through the first. Reverse back. Nashville turned it over, and a quick shot by Taves, handled by Oninen.
You guys know we love Nick Blankenburg and his positive attitude. He's constantly quoting Ted Lasso and
scrum in front of the net. Drops it off. Nashville trying to come back. Bunting centers it past Weisblatt. Rescued by Blankenburg. He hits Bunting. Dives to the middle with speed. Against the grain, and Comrie makes the save. Deflection in the neutral zone. Svechkov heads up with it, drags. Nice pass. Backhand, saved by Comrie. Rebound Svechkov. Another save by Comrie.
Playing some good hockey, and it was Schaefer that got the chance. A lot more confidence. I think Svechkov, he's played really well in the last 3 games. Hands it off to Reed Schaefer. He gets a couple looks at it, another one. Then they got the whistle there. Comrie, I don't think he knew exactly where that puck was. Nice little play here by Svechkov. Schaefer. Oh, just kept out there. Schenn, that might have been going in, and Schenn batted it out of the air. Oh, look, there's Jeremy, his father, and Lindsay. That time he gets motion coming off the wall. He opens up and shoots a puck. It ended up getting blocked by Sandberg, but he's been a good presence on the half wall.
Top dog's out there, winding up it.
More of a physical presence in the lineup for the Jets.
Both of these teams fare a lot better when they score first. The Jets have that going for them.
Try to get a little retribution for that clunker they had against Florida a couple games ago here at Bridgestone.
Nashville busts up the ice, 3-on-2. Weisblatt shot, but hard off of Comrie.
There's that one Yossi shot to the net, and the Factor just tips it wide. Yeah, they have some toughness. I like, the Predators lately. You've been seeing a lot more guts and well.
Niederreiter beats his man and he scores! Nino Niederreiter, a burst of speed past Steven Stamkos to clear the lane, and then he beats Justus Oninen for a 2-0 lead.
Speed, it's a quick breakout there from the Jets, and then they come back up here and beat Stamkos up the ice right here, and then Perbix coming in and just rips this one and makes a good shot short side, maybe one on it and might like back.
There's that top line. They struck for the first goal. Scheifele. Out to DeMello, right into the midsection. Stastny had to choke down on the stick to control that puck. Now he floats it through, and it's caught there by Comrie.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep doing that. And again, there's more traffic there. Comrie was able to see that one.
Predators wanted that penalty. Taves got away with one.
Yeah, he just called the same thing on O'Reilly.
Exactly. Here's a shot by Perbix and handled by Eric Comrie. Cross ice deflected by Shea. Race for the puck. Scheifele pushed off of it. And Perbix jumps the passing lane. Perbix pushes it ahead to Shea. Shea to McCarron. Saved by Comrie.
Both teams went back-to-back. It's really slowed up here.
Connor, a quick move to the middle, saved by Oninen. Will do it over. Flips it past 2 gold jerseys into the corner and tracks it down himself. Now Perbix picks it up. Here's a cutting Connor, and a wicked shot handled there by Oninen. Top line, but Nashville in the long change. Shea and Perbix under the microscope. And they'll hurry to get off the ice now.
Yeah, they got lucky there. They got to get that puck deep. They know they need to change. Matthew Wood tried to kind of finesse it there at the blue line, ends up turning over, but Winnipeg put it back into their own zone.
Scheifele's still in.
Yeah, well, those are the things in the NHL. Guys are bigger, they're stronger, they're faster, they're more accurate.
There's Niederreiter, another good move. He takes it in front. Saved by Onanen. Winnipeg trying to stop a 4-game skid and get back in the win column. Here they come. Tanner Pearson. And leaning up against the post is Onanen. Then he froze like a statue. The Jets re-rack it. High tip in the slot by Nyquist. Pearson putting a body on his man. Good shift by the Jets. The big story for them is the role players on their team. Lack of production. They got a goal from Nino Niederreiter tonight. But they have been chastised, if you will, in the Winnipeg media. Of course, in Canada, you were under the microscope 24/7.
Yep. They're not winning. I mean, this is the team that won the President's Trophy last year.
Centering pass, they score! Right on cue, it's Cole Perfetti. And the Jets have responded after getting trounced last night.
It's been a little bit of a, not as an eventful game, but just for Winnipeg is first to the pucks. They're getting those plays there, forecheck, get it over. And Nemesnikov, who's back in the game, but Taves starts this one off. Nemesnikov right out to Perfetti.
Schaefer's had as good a chance as anybody.
Yeah, I think, Svechkov's looked really good driving plays and getting a couple good looks.
Right on cue, he fires that wrist shot. Able to draw the coverage in. All shaded far side. Bunting works the net front. Paula all alone on this side. Now sizes it up. Goes cross ice. Evangelista. Blankenburg. Score! He did it again. Strikes again.
Well, as Kara Hammer coined him, Mr. November strikes. Nick Blankenburg takes a perfect feed from Evangelista down on one knee. High traffic in the slot. Matt Wood in the high slot. Good puck movement. This unit's been getting it done, and then Blankenburg right there, right down the pipe. Past Comrie, Preds are on the board.
He keeps racking up. Miller tried to cut him off. Stamkos will wheel his way in. Stamkos to Forsberg. And on Comrie in a hurry, he's able to cover.
Freddie was that Barron that just hit Yossi?
Yeah, he did. He took a shot at him, and now Weisblatt is back on the ice. To the wing with speed. Barron. Save on it in. Trying to settle things down. He hikes it through his leg. Nice play. To break out. Final minute in the second period. Soft shot. Onanen kicks the rebound to Hay.
Collectively as a group, just pressure that net and pepper the puck there.
Face off, one back to Blankenburg. Stastny. You get the point. He's been a presence. Evangelista with a little space. He shoots a stretching Sam Comrie. It's stuck under the pads.
Evangelista, we've talked about his willingness to shoot that puck more. He's looking past right now and then just throws it on net, maybe looking for a rebound. Just goes, it's right under the skate of Comrie. Far post, he's trying to get that rebound similar to what Scheifele did in the first period.
To persevere. Got it to the point. Yossi trying to generate some offense. Nashville desperate. Yossi winds up and blacks one. He got all of that.
I think that hit Evangelista again in front of the net.
Evangelista goes upstairs! Oh, what a shot! Luke Evangelista!
Plays like that, get the people going. Watch Vange. In front of the net, takes a shot right there. He takes that, he's trying to dust it off. He's holding his butt there, and he gets the puck and lifts it right to the backhand. And just roofs it short side from a skate to his stick, up off the shoulder of Comrie under the bar. Preds within one. What an effort by Evangelista.
His best stretch of hockey for the season, no doubt. Niederreiter has one of the goals. Nashville is outshot. The Jets 13-3 since falling behind 3-0. Second try, Niederreiter, that missed. Shea was being hooked.
It's right in front of you.
You can hear the Predators bench yelling and begging to even things out. That one in front, guided to the net, and a good save by Onanen. Everybody's tired on the ice right now. You can tell nobody can move. 32 seconds to go. Nashville's got tired killers. That one driven down, saved by Onanen. Nemesnikov had a great chance at the rebound.
Kill it off, and This will be our Nissan defensive stop of the game. Is Houston on? And look at that pinball, double deflection, 2 or 3 chances at it. And there's the
And out of the box comes Jones. Scheifele drives it with Connor, near side in tandem. That shot snared. Jets trying to weather the storm. They have lost 4 in a row. They're only a game over 500 after a brilliant start. Man open, teed up. That one ricochets, and it goes in. Scheifele did it again. The top line.
Justus Oninen. Right here, this little shot pass ends up on the stick of Kyle Connor in the slot. Scheifele all over Justus Oninen. I think the coaches are looking at this one. Not sure if it's interference, but just a good play now. Scheifele got out of the way and came over after. As you can see right there, Luke Schenn just puts that into the middle, and Kyle Connor just drifts in and redirects that pass on. And
leaping is Blankenburg. Iafallo. And again, Blankenburg hustling all the way. But the follow-up shot is deposited by Niederreiter. It's a 2-goal night for him.
Bench. Frustration right here, and Iafallo just hammers it. Nice little, a good bounce there off the side of the net. Boards and right out front. Tap in for Niederreiter.
So Eric Comrie is going to beat the Predators for the first time in his career. And the Jets are off to Schneid. 5-2 the final.